Hello, this is Mary Collar and looking at God's will for this world that He has made and everything in it. I'm just going to do a short one today because I use my memory verses, and so I don't want to do the whole story, but just a piece. And this is from Genesis chapter 2, verses 7 through 9. And the Lord God formed man out of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So it was God's will to form man from the earth that he had formed. He created the earth, he created the seas, he created the plants, the animals, created all things, the stars, the galaxies, the universe, and everything that we cannot see, all the invisible things. And he breathed. This tells us that God breathes. He breathed into the man's nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. If you could just kind of even imagine what that might have looked like. If I should take clay and form it into a human, form it into man or woman, but it was man. And then I'd have this clay thing because it's made out of the dirt. And I breathe into the nostrils. Well, I breathe. I guess when you breathe, you come through your nose, don't you, generally? Anyways, he breathed into the man the breath of life, and he became a living soul. Humans have souls. We have a nature. We have emotions. We have thoughts and feelings. We are a living soul. And he had planted a garden in Eden, and he put man there. And in this garden, he made every tree to grow that was pleasant to see and good for food. And he put two trees in particular, a tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So this was God's will. He wanted something that was of him. Everything else he formed. He spoke it into existence. Let's put it that way. He spoke everything else into existence. But man, he didn't speak man into existence. He made him. And he made him out of ground, out of dust and dirt. Now, we don't know if there was dust at that time, but he made him. He formed him. Man is very special, mankind. And he put him in a special garden. And we know later on the story of the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But my focus here is the fact that God made us in particular. He formed us and breathed life into us. And we become living souls. We are different from all the other creatures and creation. So think about that. Think about and pray about that. How special it that you are formed by God Himself. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please comment. And pray always. Think about your flesh. You know, there's I think, I don't know what the percentage is, but most of the dust in your house is your skin. It's your cells. So we were formed out of the ground, out of the dust of the earth, this human flesh. Thanks for watching.